From overnight fame to public backlash, YouTube has launched some of the most dramatic and controversial rises in internet history. Whether it's scandal, drama, or pure shock value, these creators turned heads. But their come-ups weren't without controversy. Ready to dive into the wildest success stories that shook the platform? Let's go. The drama-fueled rise of Jake Paul. When you think about YouTube's most controversial come-ups, Jake Paul's name immediately pops up. From the jump, Jake wasn't just another kid making videos, he was stirring the pot. His early days on Vine set the stage, but it was YouTube that made him a household name, mostly because of the endless drama that followed him. His antics, from loud parties in his neighborhood to questionable pranks that endangered people, created a storm of backlash. Yet, paradoxically, all that controversy fed his popularity. People couldn't stop watching, whether out of fascination or frustration. Jake's rise was controversial because it challenged YouTube norms. Instead of sticking to wholesome content or simple vlogs, he pushed boundaries, sometimes crossing lines. His clash with neighbors, run-ins with the law, and public feuds with other influencers kept him trending, and advertisers stayed wary but intrigued. Ultimately, Jake Paul turned controversy into a brand, and his pivot to boxing only added fuel to the fire, proving that a YouTuber's come-up isn't just about views. It's about capturing attention, no matter how wild. Onishin, the cautionary tale of a toxic fame. No list about controversial YouTube come-ups would be complete without mentioning Onishin. Greg Jackson, aka Onishin, made his name with raw, unfiltered videos that struck a chord with a younger audience craving authenticity, at least at first. But the controversy surrounding his personal life and toxic behavior online spiraled out of control, turning him into a cautionary tale. Onishin's rise was controversial because it wasn't just about pushing creative boundaries. It was about how his content affected others. Allegations of manipulative relationships, emotional abuse, and harassment swirled around him for years. Fans were torn between fascination and repulsion. What made his come-up so explosive was the way social media uncovered darker sides behind the camera, turning fans into critics overnight. This rise and fall saga demonstrated the dark potential of YouTube fame when personal drama bleeds into public view, making Onishin a key example of why not all publicity is good publicity. Tana Mongeau, the queen of drama and hustle. Tana Mongeau's journey on YouTube is like watching a reality show unfold live. Known for her storytime videos that reveal juicy, messy details from her life, Tana leveraged controversy as her rocket fuel. Her come-up was marked by highly publicized breakups, wild parties, and questionable decisions like her infamous TanaCon disaster, which flopped spectacularly but somehow only amplified her fame. What makes Tana's rise so compelling and controversial is her unapologetic embrace of chaos. She doesn't shy away from the drama, she invites it in, builds it up, and turns it into content that keeps viewers hooked. Her ability to bounce back from failures and scandals with bold moves, like launching a music career and starring in her own reality series, speaks to the power of controversy as a double-edged sword. Tana's story shows that in the YouTube game, controversy isn't just a setback. It can be the secret sauce for building a massive, loyal audience. Jeffree Star, controversy as a cosmetic empire builder. Jeffree Star's YouTube come-up is a prime example of using controversy not just for views, but for building a multi-million-dollar empire. Known initially for edgy music and shock value videos, Jeffree pivoted to beauty and lifestyle content, becoming one of the most influential makeup gurus on the platform. His journey was controversial because it blended glamour with countless public feuds and allegations of racism, bullying, and shady business practices. The drama often overshadowed his skills as a makeup artist, yet it also kept him relevant in the ever-competitive beauty community. Jeffree's story teaches that in the world of YouTube, controversy can be a brutal but effective marketing tool. Sometimes the drama drives sales as much as the product itself. The Trisha Paytas saga. Vulnerability meets chaos. Trisha Paytas is one of YouTube's most polarizing figures, known for her emotionally raw videos mixed with controversial moments that blur the line between genuine vulnerability and performative chaos. Her come-up is less about calculated stunts and more about living her messy life on camera, sharing everything from mental health struggles to public meltdowns. What makes Trisha's story so compelling is the way she turned her personal turbulence into content that captivates millions. She's been involved in high-profile disputes with other YouTubers and has a reputation for drama, but fans keep tuning in because her honesty feels real, even if it's wrapped in chaos. Trisha exemplifies a come-up where controversy isn't just about scandals or fights, but about being unfiltered and raw in a way few others dare. Shane Dawson, the fall of a YouTube legend. Shane Dawson's rise was meteoric. Starting with quirky sketches and conspiracy videos, Shane became one of the most beloved creators on YouTube. However, his come-up was also steeped in controversy, especially when old content resurfaced, showing racist jokes and inappropriate behavior. The fallout was significant, leading to a near erasure from the platform for a while. His story is a stark reminder that YouTube's controversial come-ups aren't just about the thrill of drama, but the long-term consequences of past actions in a cancel culture world. Shane's attempt at redemption and reinvention has been watched closely, showing how controversial fame can be a double-edged sword that may boost you quickly, but can also destroy your career just as fast. Mr. Beast, the controversy-free outlier? Interestingly, Mr. Beast stands out as an example of a massive YouTube come-up with surprisingly little controversy. His rise, fueled by jaw-dropping giveaways and viral challenges, bucks the trend that controversy equals success. Instead, Mr. Beast built his empire on generosity, creativity, and production quality. This is important to mention because it highlights that while controversy can skyrocket some creators to fame, it's not the only path. Mr. Beast proves that you can blow up on YouTube with positive vibes and big-hearted content. Yet, even he's faced some backlash and challenges behind the scenes, reminding us that YouTube's success always involves some kind of scrutiny, even if it's not scandalous. Why controversy powers? So many come-ups. The common thread in all these stories is simple: controversy fuels attention. In the fast-paced world of YouTube, views often come from emotional reactions, whether outrage, fascination, or sympathy. Controversial creators tap into this human tendency, turning drama into clicks and clicks into careers. So whether it's Jake Paul's relentless hustle, Jeffree Star's empire built on drama, or Mr. Beast's refreshing positivity, controversy remains one of the most powerful and unpredictable forces shaping YouTube's biggest stars. Which comeback shocked you the most? Comment below, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into internet legends and drama.